I'm Chris Fox, and this is The Bourbonite. So on occasion, I like to do a mixed drink with bourbon or whiskey because, to be honest with you, it's typically not my cup of tea. So to try to embrace something that's a little different, step outside of my box, I'm continually doing the occasional mixed drink. So today, we're going to do, well, I guess it's been defined as a whiskey sour. Now, this is a Martha Stewart recipe. I kid you not, Martha Stewart whiskey sour. Coming from Wisconsin, I'm familiar with a whiskey sour that's a bit different. Typically, I understand a whiskey sour to be whiskey and squirt soda. That's a whiskey sour. Lemon lime type of thing, but not like 7-Up because that's sweet. Honestly, the style of whiskey sour that I'm familiar with, at least as a bartender in Wisconsin, is not something I enjoy. This, on the other hand, is something I might be able to get behind. It's actually pretty good. I'm not a big fan of mixing, and I think most of you know that, but you know, if you have a whiskey that that just doesn't trip your trigger, this might be a good way to really make it hit the spot. So I started with a shot of Michter's whiskey. Maybe a touch more than a shot, just because I like the stuff and we'll stick with it. Then we add a dash of sugar. Now this is a touch more sugar than I'm comfortable with, but this is the measurement according to the Martha Stewart recipe. Add just a dash of lime juice. And top it off with some OJ. Shake it up well, and pour your drink over ice. So really, if you're looking for a way to do a mixed drink, and you like orange juice, I mean, this is great. I immediately thought that I was going to taste something like a screwdriver with vodka, but it's actually, it doesn't hide the flavor of the whiskey as much as I expected it to. Now, maybe that's because I added a lot of whiskey. It's hard to say for sure, but it's definitely, it's better than I was expecting it to be. And like I said, if there's a whiskey or a bourbon that you have around that, you know, you were debating doing a drain pour, which I never condone, this might be a good way to use it. It is still a mixed drink, but it's pretty good. So that's a whiskey sour. Now, if you make it differently than this, please let me know, because I am quite curious. Like I said, this is a Martha Stewart recipe, and in Wisconsin, we don't do it this way at all. So I'm really curious as to how other people might make what they call a whiskey sour. So let me know in the comments or send me links. I am very curious to know what everybody else does. So if you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, because there's plenty more whiskey, bourbon, and, well, I guess mixed drinks as well to come. You're sloppy.
No, you kids like him sloppy.
Not sloppy. You're sloppy. Oh,
Sloppy there with your
this is sloppy.
glass handling.
You're sloppy.